Tonight for Channel 3 Cheer, Monica Farrington joins us. She has been with our production department as part of the WCAX family for 25 years. She does a little bit of everything these days. She primarily works on the teleprompter. It's a very important job because it makes me sound like less of a goofball than I already am. So thank you year after year for all that you've done, Monica. So we've got a lineup here for a fun little holiday dessert. Yep. What are we talking about?
We're talking about a peanut butter candy that looks like a pinwheel once it's finished, and we'll do that. It's only got 3 ingredients, potato, sugar, and peanut butter. It's very easy. Yes.
Why potatoes?
The starch in the potato reacts with the sugar and starch, and you get a chemical reaction that makes a juiciness dough that you can keep adding more sugar to until you get a glob like this that you can roll out. I'm going to ask you to do it.
So we start out, so you boil potato first.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes, boiled potato.
So that's really...
And this is boiled potato.
And is that pretty much the only cooking you're doing through this entire process?
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's it. Okay, I'll just have you do a little.
Just do a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because I want the camera to see how the sugar bleeds. Add some sugar.
All right.
And mash it down, and it will bleed into the...
So just kind of pour a little bit in here.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Yes, good.
So you just kind of mash it through together. Oh,
yes.
I can see it's starting to get a little, it's starting to get a little damp. It's starting to get a little moist. Yeah. Oh,
as it bleeds, you can add more sugar.
Okay. So is there a ratio that you want to work for, or do you just kind of eyeball it?
I normally eyeball it, but we wanted to put a recipe on the website, so I actually measured things. I made a batch earlier this week.
All right, that's good.
So I did a scant half a cup of mashed potato.
Yeah, so you can see how quickly this has already turned into. This is it has a more of a watery consistency to it than the initial.
Catching it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you keep working it in.
So you keep working it in, and eventually you get to this. So how long does that process kind of take?
Oh gosh, 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take long, and it's great for children to do. They love doing this.
Okay, so they can just keep getting in and mashing. You just keep adding. You mash and then you keep adding. You mash and then you keep adding until you get to this.
With me when
okay,
I was a
cool.
child.
All right. So where do we go next?
So now we're going to roll this out into a sheet.
Okay.
And using parchment paper, and I use this natural, nice parchment paper. Roll this out.
Okay.
And you want to do it? Do some? And we're only making a small sample. You will get the size of a typing paper if you use the proportions that we're going to put on the website, which is basically 3 cups of sugar and about a scant half a cup. That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
So we have a little bit of flat there.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have our
peanut butter.
Peanut butter. So
yes. Do it.
All the way across. You just kind of
do the whole butter it.
Through. All right.
Yeah. It's good.
It's all right. All right. So we don't want.
Good job. See?
Oh, I'm an expert.
Now you're a confectioner.
I've made a lot of peanut butter sandwiches in my day, so this part I'm very much an expert in. So do you want to try to coat it completely?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
Yes. Well, like you said, this is perfect to do with children, so it works with me great.
And then they can lick the spoon in.
Absolutely. I won't do that.
So now you're going to start turning it using the paper as a helper.
Okay.
Ta-da. Ta-da. Now you should refrigerate between these steps a little bit, and it makes the dough roll a little easier.
Okay, and it also probably solidifies the peanut butter a little bit as well.
Yeah. So after you roll this up, and I'm going to just do this, and then pull the paper away and roll it again. Okay. So we have sort of a roll. This looks sloppy, but...
Well, it's a smaller version. Yeah.
Yes, it's a small, definitely.
Okay, so you get the roll.
Get that, put it in the refrigerator for about half an hour or so.
Through the magic of television.
And through the magic of television.
So now so how many potatoes?
About potato slices of about 20.
Actually, how many potatoes went into making this long
just
piece
one small potato.
Oh, okay.
That's just one small potato.
Okay, so one potato produces this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but with 3 cups of sugar.
With 3 cups of sugar. Okay.
Now you're going to cut.
Yeah.
And you have...
Oh, look at this. Okay.
Oh. You have a pinwheel.
Yeah.
And I buy these little candy wrappers at the craft stores around town, and you just put them in there.
Okay, I'll keep cutting.
Now, Monica, what are your memories with this recipe?
Oh, my mom used to make it with me when I was a little kid, and then I made it with my children and my grandchildren.
Oh, nice.
So it has nice family memories.
See, you got the little, the little
Yeah.
pinwheel effect there that's going on these.
That's it.
So, go like
Whoa.
this. So I got to try this.
It almost
Okay.
like a fudge.
You know, when it refrigerates too, it tastes like maple sugar candy. It has that crumbly effect when you refrigerate it.
Oh, it's incredibly
So
rich.
sweet.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy that this is potato. 'Cause
You would
I do not taste
never
potato at all.
guess.
No,
that
you
this
don't
is
taste it. The
potato.
starch just dissolves right into the sugar.
That sugar just eats up all that potato.
It is outstanding. Monica, thank you so very much. It was great for you to share this to us. And the recipe for this will be attached to the story when you check it out tonight on WCAX.com.
And now that single payer is dead, what's next?